When I was a teen, I hated reading very much, and now I love it. How could I transform from somebody who hated reading to the one who is empowering others to learn English through reading non-fiction books? Stay with me, I will. Have you ever picked up a book, started reading it, and realized that you are moving at a snail's pace? You're reading too slow, and the more you read, the more you understand that you have to reread again the paragraph. That is very frustrating, and it makes you read really slow. But what if I told you there is a way actually that you can improve your English reading fluency and your overall English skills? In this video we are going to do just this. Stay here. Now let's dive right into the root of the problem of slow reading. Hey freedom learners, this is Masha, your English teacher who is passionate about reading non-fiction books and teaching English. Be sure you are subscribed to my channel in order not to lose valuable insights on how to become fluent English speakers. Did you know that 60% of books that are bought a year, they are not finished? This is like buying a plane ticket to Paris and never visiting Eiffel Tower. Isn't it mind-blowing? I've spent about 20 years teaching English students like you how to read English books faster and even enjoy it. 1. Choice of material. Let's begin with foundation. I invite you to pick up the books in English that you are actually reading and let's make a short analysis of them. Drop down in the comment what books are you reading. Are these non-fiction, fiction, scientific books? What are they? Remember the situation when, for example, at the university you were asked to read a book but you didn't want to do it because you are not connected with the story or with the topic of the book? Frustrating, isn't it? And it is really difficult to keep reading just because you need to pass the exam. Those books that you are actually reading, how difficult are they? How many new words or phrases per page you find in the book? Count them and write in the comment. More than 5 new words per page is the indicator that the book is actually a little bit difficult for your current level. And if you really want to enjoy the book and do not drop it finally, you need to choose the appropriate level for your reading. So my first tip for you is pick up the book that align with your interest, the topic that sparks your interest and motivation, and start with the books that are simpler. Do not pick up the book, about scientific research just because you want to tell others you're reading something really advanced. This is not the objective. Start with simpler books and then improve the challenge gradually. Why not consider the books that have got short chapters, easy language? When you're reading, you understand the majority, 90% of what you're reading, and you don't have to reread it one more time. And the books that contain, for example, diagrams or infographics or maybe pictures more than the text itself. Have you ever compared your reading speed to others, or maybe your reading speed to your native language reading speed? Well, here is the truth bomb. Speed is not the focus. Speed is not the objective. The objective is your comprehension. When you improve your understanding of what you are reading, your reading speed increases immediately. Here are some tips on how to improve your reading comprehension. Apply these active reading techniques and it will be like having conversation with the book. If you feel like when you read a page you don't know what you are reading about or you just forgot what you have just read, then these strategies are for you. What you need to start with is getting your reading journal. Your reading journal is everything for your reading. When you read, you will take notes, your reflections of what you have just read. Maybe you have when you read the one chapter, there are many useful insights, but you need to pick up only one insight that you're going to apply right away. Write it down, jot it down. After it, you will need to make a summary. Summary will take you only 2-3 minutes to do. You set up alarm clock and write down what you understood from the chapter, applying the new words that you have just found out. You will need to use some extra help, like for example Anki app, to store new phrases and vocabulary that you are finding from the reading your English book. Another thing is concentration and focus. You need to find a reading quiet place where you can enjoy your reading. There is no sense to improve English reading skills if there is a party next door. Does it make sense? And if you want to read effectively, apply the Pomodoro technique. Have you heard about it? When you read during 25 minutes and then have break for 5 minutes only. And you can repeat this process several times. Consistency and routine. It's better to read 10 minutes every single day than 2 hours once a month. Do you agree with me? It's like watering a plant. You need to do it daily, and the reading will improve considerably. And seeking for clarifications. Of course, it's absolutely normal when you read something and you don't understand the grammatical structure or maybe expression and idiom. This is absolutely okay. So in this case, you need to seek it in the online, ask ChatGPT to explain you something, or maybe you will need to seek help with your teacher or your peer. And the last but certainly not the least, your mindset. Understand that becoming fluent takes time, and every page you read, every book you finish brings you a step closer to your desired fluency. Don't stop reading. And for this purpose, our Read and Grow Book Club is a perfect place where you can communicate with like-minded learners like you who would like to improve their English skills as well as life skills too in the Telegram group, and you can communicate with them, learn from each other and share your knowledge. To do this, click on the link in the description of this video. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and stay updated. Until now, positive vibes and keep learning. Are you still there? Waiting for this story, right? Remember that I told you at the beginning that when I was a teen, I hated reading? Well, yes, even my father tried to bribe me with eating out and buying new clothes in order to make me read one single book. But his attempts were in vain. Why was that? I was reading just those books that were obligatory for my career to become the teacher and licensed in English philology. And the books he offered me to read were fiction, novels and science fiction, and this book didn't resonate with me at all. I felt it was like waste of time reading them. But life changes, and after a divorce living in Spain, I found myself alone with no family to rely on and the child to take care of, and the only thing I had was my teaching career in a public school and the books. I started reading non-fiction books, and I realized that this book became my GPS in life, and that's why I decided to combine basically teaching English, one of my passions, with another passion that I had is reading non-fiction books. So I ask you, could these books be your GPS too?